Hey y'all, I have a real special Bible review for you today. It's an Allan ESV Commemorative, and I'll get into that in a moment. But first, my new book, Hearing Love, is available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. It's a life application commentary on the first commandment, to love the Lord with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength. I use the Shema as a template to talk about, Hear, O Israel, the Lord has one. You shall love him with all of your heart, soul, mind, and strength. And so that's available again on paperback and ebook. I'm working on a hardback printing that will be available hopefully around Christmas. We will see about that. But that link will be in the description. If you enjoy the music playing underneath my videos, it's all available at forloveoftheword.bandcamp.com. There's hours of instrumental music. There's instrumental music with the audio Bible that I'm working on. And I did a soundtrack for this book for a new season of life as well. That's available. And then if you would have it in your heart to support my family and full-time ministry, you can visit my Patreon page and get some extra content and videos and music downloads over there as well. So that's all available there now. Allan ESV Commemorative. Why am I doing this Bible review on this old Bible that I've had for a long time? I believe it was 2014. These came out as a special edition with Allan. They only made 150 of them, and they printed them in ESV, and then they printed them in King James. And this is number 188 of 150. I saw them when they came out, and I wasn't able to pick one up right away. In fact, from that year, after these sold out, I picked up the tan ESV reader, and this one has been a workhorse for me. I've got notes all in this, and this was during the time when I was really trying hard to get into the ESV. But you know, just through the years, the ESV has not stuck for me. I still love the translation. I still go through this one and scribble and write in it and stuff, and I absolutely love it. But since this is my workhorse, and this one's so special, I have not written in this. I've read through it little bits, and when I do, it's such a special Bible that I'm like, okay, don't rub the art gilding, open it up real nice, like when I turn the pages, like be uber super careful. That's how I've read this thing since I've had it. So I get this, I let this slide, and then immediately they started showing up on eBay. A little bit more than what the stock price was. They sold out really fast. But what really hooked me was on the Bible Design blog. There's a page with pictures that someone took just of this. Now, the pictures are post-processed really well, but it was those post-processed pictures that really got me into this edition, and this became my unicorn of, oh man, I want that Bible. And every once in a while you'd see one pop up on eBay. Well, in 2015, one popped up on eBay, like new, never touched, and it was up for bid, but then they also had a buy it now price. It was one of those situations where, you know, my wife's out of town and I'm on eBay alone, and behold, an Allan ESV Commemorative pops up. So I just boop, buy it now, and I absolutely love it. So I wanted to do a quick Bible review, but why have I had this for so long and I've never reviewed it? There's a few editions that I have that I've never reviewed that have made it into other videos. I had this one before I started doing Bible reviews. This is in 2015. Because it wasn't a new edition, I just never thought about doing a Bible review on it. But two, I'm in a season of life, like I said, the ESV just never stuck. I don't open this up, I don't study in it, I don't read it because it's such a collector's edition. Now, it can take some abuse. It's a chant-bound Allan. But again, the tan one has been my workhorse, and that thing's held together fine. I mean, I open it up, write in it, flip-flop it around, do the whole thing. I mean, these things are built to last. And so if you want to get this one and just like, I'm going to use it like crazy because it's beautiful, then go for it. My wife plays a 1969 Martin D35, and people think she's crazy for playing it, but we're like, hey, it's made to be beautiful. They don't make them like this. It's made to be played, not to be put behind glass. But if you would like to put something like this behind glass and just let it sit there, kind of like I did the last several years, that's fine. But a need has come up. So newsflash. Today, October 21st, while this video is coming out, there's a link in the description. This Bible is up on eBay right now, and the listing will end in a week. And so if you're seeing this after the week of October 21st, I'm so sorry. Enjoy the footage. I don't have this Bible anymore. It's been shipped off to the person who got it on eBay. Congratulations. But yes, if you're watching this October 21st, 22nd, you know, this week after that, This is on eBay. The link will be in the description. And that's really why I'm doing the review, is to bring attention just to the eBay listing. But then also for me personally, I feel like if I do a video with it, then I'll always have to go back to look at like, oh yeah, I remember the way this felt and the way this smelled. It still smells like cowboy if you saw my really old videos when I let you know it smelled like cowboy. It's for sale now. I've taken really good care of it. But enough about that. I wanted to do a review and what makes this one so special, besides only making 150 of them. If you have other Allans, the first thing you'll notice when you pick this one up is the cover is nice and smooth, and that's why it's so shiny in the camera light right now. The cover is smooth, although through use it does have a bit of a wrinkle. It's a little bit different wrinkle than a natural goat skin, where this tan is a natural goat skin, and so you have the grain. This was an iron goat skin, and so as you use it, it just gets a little bit more wrinkly and a little bit more wrinkly. But it's a good feeling leather, very, very unique compared to what Allan has done. Now, to identify this one as one of the limited editions, if you go into the back, there's a R.L. Allan stamp in the back there, and then it's been hand numbered. And this one is 88 of 150. There's still notebook paper in the back that hasn't been used. They still have the maps. But again, this is one of those chant-bound Bibles that is just like put together well. And if you're familiar with the ESV readers, then you'll be familiar with the format. Just a double column, center reference, no lines to frame the center reference, just a nice, clean, open text. It is paragraph format, and there is room to write in the margins and stuff, and the paper can take writing. And I'll show you what I've done with this, with the same exact text block. I'll show you my writing and stuff and what I've done with this. And this is before I used Pigma microns in this tan one. And it's held together really well. And there's plenty of room in the margins if you want to write in it. But you might be like, I'm not going to write in that thing, then don't. That's fine. I just want to show you, like, the paper can take it if you want to write in it. It's not too small. But this one does have a unique feel compared to their normal chant readers that came out then. I mean, the normal chant readers, I mean, they open fine, they lay flat, they're super floppy. But there's just like 5% more of just an extra flop, an extra just, wow, laid flattedness. I think this is the flattest laying Bible I have ever experienced. It's incredible the way that this one feels. It's just a little bit of an upgrade, it feels like, from their normal chant, but they don't bind Bibles at chant anymore, so this is even still just a unique feeling Allan Bible compared to what's out there currently. But if you can find a chant, they're amazing. I had a brown chant with the multicolored ribbons that I had previously sold on eBay last month, and so I no longer had that. I used to have the calm, the tan, and the brown with the multicolored ribbons, but just left with the tan. That's the one that I'm using, and I'm happy with it. But again, this one's listed on eBay. You can go and check that out if you want to go participate in the auction. I have tons of friends that would be like, I wanted that Bible. I'd have paid $100 million for it. Well, my heart is torn because I love all my friends, and I wish I had one for all my friends. And so the only thing I know to give all of my friends a fair shot is put it on eBay and just do what you want, man. But what really drew me to this was the color. I remember looking at the pictures on the Bible Design blog and seeing what they called the antique mahogany goatskin with sable-colored ribbons. I'm like, what sable-colored ribbons? This thing is gorgeous. It's amazing. And so what drew me to this Bible was those pictures. They were just taken so well. The lighting was awesome. The post-processing was done well. When you open this up, it's a real dark brown with the art gilt line in there. Looks just incredible on the art gilt pages. An absolute beautiful Bible. A little bit torn to get rid of it, but again, if this was a New American Standard, there'd be no way I'm getting rid of it. But again, just hadn't stuck. The ESV hadn't wooed my heart. I've tried. I've really tried. Anyway, what's unique about this cover, though, is in different lighting situations, it appears different. Like you can have this dark, rich looking brown, especially in lighting like this, or you can take it outside in the sunlight and see different things. You can take it in just your room light, depending on the bulb that's in your lamp or the room, and just this thing seems to be kind of like a chameleon color of Bibles where the color just shifts. And it's not like it's getting light or dark, but there's different either warm tones or cool tones in the color that are just pulled out of it, that just like shine out of it, depending on what lighting situation you're in. Now, I have been using this and I have been reading this, but again, I've been doing it really careful. So you'll notice the cover has wrinkled just by using it and everything. And I folded the yap over just because I prefer that look rather than just this giant overhanging cover. I'm like, fold the yap. Why don't you just let the cover hang over? But that's just my preference. And then the art gilting, I've been super careful with that. There's no bent pages, even in the title or the end pages. And the art gilding I've been very careful with, and so there's no wear. You know how, like when you read a Bible and you're always flipping through like this, and the gold starts wearing off from your thumb, and then the red starts getting discolored from using it, and turning the pages like that. I never turn the pages like that in this, so the art gilting is still in really good shape, and so it really was the color that drew it to me initially. There wasn't anything like this on the market. So in one sense, it's hard because this is a special Bible. I know how special it is. In another sense, I think it will be better suited in other hands, someone whose main translation might be the ESV and have been eyeing this one for a while and would love to have one. Then it's up on eBay for you. And then again, we're just in that season where I need to sell this. Anyway, I have other Bibles. Don't cry for me. I still have this one, and this is the one all my notes are in. I've just been selling off a few of the ones that are a little bit more special, that are sought after, and that I don't use because I have duplicate copies. All right, so that's it. I'm not doing a comparative look with this one because it's not something that's on the market a whole lot. Most of you guys have seen Allan readers. I have a whole video on Allan readers and why they're a big deal, but I just wanted to showcase this one to you today. The link for the eBay auction to this will be in the description, so you can go and check that out, and then all the links for the music, for my book on Amazon, and to come visit my Patreon for extra content. All that will be in the description. And so thanks for watching another video with me. I will see you guys later. Bye.